everybody, this is Lucas Hill from Addicted Sand Entertainment.
And also from Addicted Sand, Johnny K.
Alright, and we're going to be doing our review of Hardcore Fucking Henry!
Well. So,
Hardcore!
So, what have you seen of the movie?
I've only seen a few of the trailers that constitute it being a real all live long first person movie. I think this is the first time I've ever actually seen anything. Now, granted, we've seen a thing kind of like it with the movie called Doom.
Oh.
At the very end. That was probably the coolest part of that whole movie.
That really was, actually.
Yeah, if they had just done that the entire movie, I would have been like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. All I really know about this movie, and I've done, again, y'all, research, kinda, did it like 5 minutes before the movies.
Yeah.
So, we know that Charlton Copley's in this, and we're going to talk about our actors first. I should have mentioned that first. Let's do that. Actors first, Charlton Copley. And if you don't know who he is, he was in District 9. He played Howling Mad Murdoch in The A-Team. And he basically just plays characters like that. He's actually a really good actor.
Yeah, he's a very good emotion actor. He can really play outrageously.
Oh yeah, he's good at being an insane.
That's really good.
He was really good in the A-Team. A-Team was a good movie, and people really didn't like it. I didn't understand why people didn't like it.
It's just because it didn't have Mr. T in it.
It had what's his name? The guy that was
Rampage.
Quentin Jackson.
Yeah, Quentin Jackson.
I don't know. He was a good B.A. Baracus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the movie was good, and I think Liam Neeson was a great Hannibal.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other person we did our research. We could not find a lot on the actors in the movie except for one other guy, and that's Tim Roth. Everybody, Reservoir Dogs. He played the robber in Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your wallet? The one that says "bad motherfucker" on it. That's one. And then
that wasn't Tim Roth.
That wasn't Tim Roth. That was Samuel L. Jackson saying that. But he started that conversation.
Yeah, he's a very good actor. He's a good choice for this action movie too. I think him. I hope there's.
He was also in another movie. He was in The Incredible Hulk. He played Abomination in The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he was a really good Abomination.
That was a really strange movie.
It was a strange movie, but
I think that's a good thing. What was the first guy's name? I'm sorry.
Charlton Copley. It's Charlton.
Charbadad and Tim Roth are better have a scene together.
Charlton Copley.
They better have a good together.
Yeah, I think
see Charlton as like the.
They look alike. They kind of look alike. It's kind of weird.
They do kind of look alike.
Yeah. Impressions. Sorry about the short characters. We'll try and go over the people because we can't even do one on the main character.
Because there isn't one.
Because there isn't one. No one person played him. He was played by 10 different people.
I'm worried about
that could be cool, depending on how they did it. Like, if they use certain stuntmen for this scene. Yeah. They have so many options they could go for.
What you're expecting?
I'm expecting to throw up. I think that the first-person perspective is going to make me feel a little nauseous, but that's okay. Because if they could pull off action sequences that make me feel like I'm the fucking character, I'm in. Yeah. That's what's going to draw me in. Now, if it's a bunch of long bullshit talk and a few action sequences here and there, I deal with regular life every day. I didn't come to watch Real Life, the movie, with a little bit of gaming in it. That's kind of what I don't want it to... Well, that's what we don't want it to be. We want it to be nonstop.
And
it's called...
From the trailers, it doesn't look like that's the case.
It looks like, here's a little bit of explain. Now back to the fucking action!
Yeah.
It's like, a little bit of talking, back to the fucking action.
Yeah. Well, like you, I've also just seen... I've only seen any trailers. I didn't even see any posters the last time we were at the movies. As far as
I saw one. I saw one. Yeah, we got real close with our people at the theater now. They know our faces, and so when the manager's like, "Hey, what are you gonna review tonight? What's going on tonight?" Yeah, it was really funny.
But from the trailers, I'm actually worried about the movie. I am expecting an action movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of a mixed opportunity.
Well,
this kind of feels like it might be. This movie might prove me wrong. That it might be a missed opportunity with this, because in the action scenes and when we did our research, no one guy played the movie, and I don't think that's a good idea, because it could lead to false immersion. I'll explain. What I mean by that is with a first person movie, it seems like they're going to pretend that the audience is Henry.
Yeah, you're supposed to be taking on the role of Henry, so...
That's a bad idea.
Not really.
That's a bad idea because it does the same thing that The Matrix or, let's say, Commando or other stereotyped action movies do. They bring you in first, but they don't have anything to make you stay, except for explosions.
Okay, The Matrix is a bad example because it did have a mix of good both. It was the other two movies after it that kind of sucked ass.
No, Matrix 1 had led you in. Matrix 1 led you in with ideas.
Yeah.
It still had a shitty plot.
Plot was cool. I liked. We're not getting into it.
Search your feelings.
I swear to God, if you say search your feelings, Luke, you know it to be true. I'm gonna punch you straight in the fucking jaw.
Your name's Luke, so you have Star Wars insecurities. Various insecurities. You didn't need to cock the gun twice. Anyway, so yeah, that could be a bad idea because it would end up being like most action movies. Just you need the explosions to keep you going.
See, and I feel like bringing into the character, that's going to give a unique option for the dialogue, because then they're not, oh, here's a few months later. Well, they could do that if you're unconscious, but, you know...
I'm worried how they're going to handle the dialogue. Well, why would they need so many men for the dialogue? I don't think there's going to be any dialogue.
That may be the case. Maybe you're just supposed to... Maybe it's they have little options that come up in the middle of the movies, like, press A to say, fuck you, press B. They're going to have little remotes in the seats, you're going to just push the button.
You know that's not the case, but yeah, I think this would be kind of a mixed opportunity. I would prefer it if they made if they made Hardcore Henry, where he actually talked and all we're doing is seeing things from his mind, maybe hearing his thoughts or something to that effect.
But we have the trailers didn't show any of that. They showed the action.
And
with a movie called Hardcore Henry, there better be plenty of action, because I mean, it's called hardcore, like porn.
Not all. Anyway, but yeah, and I do realize they really are. I mean, the name is Hardcore Henry. They are selling this as just a big badass action flick with a first person perspective. So I really shouldn't. And so many other movies do that anyway. That's honestly like the recipe for an action flick. Have a crazy way to get into a situation and then have explosions to keep you there. So
Johnny,
what?
Didn't we sit through The Dark Knight Rises and bitch about how there wasn't enough action?
Yes, we did.
I will now, granted, Dark Knight Rises was still a good movie because Christopher Nolan knows how to keep you interested. But I mean, it's kind of like you can either have one or the other. Like, let's take Star Wars. You have the original trilogy. The sword fighting was kind of but the story was so good that kept you interested.
Yeah.
Well, since there's crap to begin with in the prequels, they made it up for it with really cool sword fights.
Yeah. But that's my point with this movie. I think they have an opportunity to not only have the action and shit, but to also have a good okay plot to set it above the rest. But it doesn't seem like that's what it's going to be, and honestly, it doesn't need to be with an action with a.
Granted, if they give you a good story and cool action, that's awesome.
Yeah, Terminator. Yeah.
You know, Terminator has 100% freshness on Rotten Tomatoes. The first Terminator, it's one of the only movies I've ever seen with 100%. That's really interesting.
That is really
Hell,
interesting.
I think some other ones, like the closest I'd seen past that was like 98. Like, somebody's got to hate that movie. Apparently, no one hated the Terminator movies.
Ah.
Well, the first one at least.
Yeah, the first one.
The second one was still cool.
Yeah,
Third one was.
Cool. That's where the plot went. And so
I like Salvation, and if any, I get it. Not a lot of people like that movie, but I'll tell you why I liked it, because it took place in the future, and I cared. I liked the fact that it took place in the future.
It pulled you in.
It did. I have to admit, it did. It was a cool, interesting idea, and like a Terminator didn't know he was a Terminator until they took him apart and all that. That was kind of cool to me. And then they redid this Terminator Genesis, and I heard it was bad.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I heard it was
That's strange.
Terrible.
There's a movie we need to do sometime.
Well, we'd have to do it here because it's actually already out. So, I mean, we can do it before and after of that. I mean, that's not like we can. We choose to do movies that are not popular, but in circulation. People who want to go see these movies and then want to run a review of it. That's what we try to do. Now, if you have suggestions that you'd love to see us do, and that we've never seen the movie, and if we have, could we do it before and after of it? I mean, we could. I guess we could say. We could do it before how we've seen it when we were... Maybe if it's an older movie.
We'll come up with another show, and hopefully we'll actually have like a banner in production by then.
Yeah. Addicting Sand is a mess. It's my company, so what can I say?
It's really...
It's mine.
It's really sandy.
I love it.
It's sort of like this room in our bank accounts, a desert.
This is my apartment.
Well, it's also a room.
There's plenty of stuff in the room.
Okay, but y'all get our point. So we're just expecting a really good action flick, and not really a good plot.
But if it gives us a good plot, I mean, hey, we'll take it.
I'll take it.
Really? Really? Well, I mean, what's the worst they could do? I mean, honestly, what is the don't?
I could ruin it right now for you.
Go ahead if you think you can.
Die at the end.
I would like that. I would like that.
You would like that.
I would. Well, it's not that I would like it. It would just be dependent on how it happened. If I just got blown up, then hell yeah, I just got blown up.
Yeah, if you got blown,
but if I got stabbed, I probably wouldn't be unhappy.
No.
Right up.
I would be. Wow. I would be satisfied with an explosion death if we got to see. What's his name at the end?
Tim Roth or?
No, not Tim Roth.
God.
No.
Jesus.
No. What's his name? If we got to see the dude at the end.
Oh yeah, like the camera turns around or something.
Yeah, no, like.
Well, I'm sure that they have.
What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name from the dude from. That was literally his character's name. Was the dude.
From what movie?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
The dude.
Yeah. We just saw the dude.
John Goodman?
No, not John Goodman. He was
What?
Walter.
Oh, okay. I am.
Well, you guys get the point, and this video has gone on way too long.
Yes, it has. And so we're gonna go check this out. And again, this is Lucas Hill, Dickus Entertainment.
Johnny K. Thank you for your time.
Thank y'all.